Hey Leo, how's it going? Welcome to your reading. Welcome to the space. Hope you're feeling pretty good. Hope everything's feeling nice and well and healthy and safe. Maybe doing the dawn of your new day reading today if you've been following along, or if not, welcome to the area. Thinking, is there anything? Not much beforehand. Usually I hear like a song or like a something, but I can't think of anything. That's okay. Dawn of the new day, we've been going through the death and transformation a bit, so this is like the beginning, the start of something. So, looking at that with the Prism Oracle, one from the Lenormand, your story with the Hermetic Tarot, well, like what's at the bottom, King of Cups, nice, and then one from the Archetype, new on the channel, the Kim Cran's Wild Unknown Archetype deck, pretty nice. Now the incense is actually flowing. Emotions actually flowing now? Think about that? I don't know. So let's go. Let's get started then. Check, see what's up with that. Start with Will Normand. Again, hope you guys are doing pretty good. Make sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. Notifications, please. I literally try my best to stay on this channel. And I do. Oh, the Six of Swords. Tower. The Tower comes out. Some crazy energy. But I was gonna say, I'd like to smell that. No, I'm losing the thought. It's okay. The Tower. Something about the Tower. I don't know. Let's move forward. 2 minutes in. Jesus Christ, let's go. So Leo. The card for Leo. I like the fire energy again. It's nice to be back in the energy. Interesting. Another six, the Six of Cups. Interesting. The Six of Cups. I wasn't gonna talk about it, but a lot of important Leos in my life. A part of my past and who I am today. I think it's about like they show like that level of self-confidence, that level of care for the family, for the self. And it's interesting to say that because the number 5, the tree, came out. The tree, I like that, and it's a 5, and also a 7 of Cups, which is interesting because we had all those 6s, and so it's just like the 6 in between. Overall energy with the tree, this is about knowing yourself. This is about being yourself. This is about maybe like, I feel restructure. Bright as hell. I think restructure. Because I know that this is about like the makeup of who you are. And it's about like, again, the self. So maybe something, in the 5 is also about change. So maybe something had to change. With the Cups and the King of Cups coming out, it could have been an emotional thing. Something that had to change. You and the structure of who you are probably changing. We're gonna move forward and see what that's about. See what that's about with the Prism Oracle. I love the Prism Oracle. What's at the bottom? Comfort. This feels like a lot of self-care for sure, like self-comfort, getting back to yourself, restructuring, reorganizing. We're about to do Virgo, so I feel that organization energy for sure. But what do we got with the Prism Oracle for Leo? Oh, it's about to fly. It wanted to fly right out, but it wanted to sink back in. So, and that's the one that wants to fly out. So it's coming, and I do like it. Strength at the bottom. That's Leo. That's Leo Prism Oracle-esque. You know, that's cool. But magic. I like because the tree card already feels magical enough. You see that? The way it's like the rainbow and how you're transforming yourself is truly magical, and how you have transformed yourself. Feels like the transformation is already through, or at least more than at least halfway done. Like you're close to the end of this transformation. With magic, that's just nice. There's the eye there. And it's like very, like now I'm seeing it, like all these, first I'm seeing all these rays coming in off from the outside, but it's all very centered towards the middle. So, and I see this tree and how the rainbow goes right through the middle. Something about like the core of you, the middle of you, something that, so the way the light is shining right through you. And that would be, and with Leo, it's like you are like the performer, the stage, like the stage presence, because of like what you allow yourself to, who you allow yourself to be, and how people see you, you know, in a sense, with the eye, and how you see yourself and how you bring that out, you know, and people can see that, and how like, people can see the literal rainbow light shining through you, you know. It's powerful, especially with that magic. Because with the magic, it's like, again, there's a pinpointed, there's a goal you have for yourself, about how you see yourself and how you portray yourself. But then also, it's like you really, like, you've got, like, it's like the bow's arrow. You've got, like, the bow and arrow. It's like you've got, like, actual sight. And you're, like, shooting for it and actually aiming directly on it. That's what that magic card feels like right now. That's dope. That's really cool. Hermetic Tarot, to see the story of what's going on here. What's going on here? Okay, right on out. The Nine of Cups. First off, right, what's at the bottom? Very interesting. The Eight of Cups at the bottom. So 8 and then 9? Yeah. When I said you had a clear vision, as I get a vision for where you wanted to go, the Nine of Cups is self-happiness. It's before you reach the 10, and it's included with a whole group of people, but the 9 is like that cycle where you understand what makes you truly happy. And it's like, I definitely see with that tree. I set the tree and pulled up the magic card. But both of them, with the tree in the south, the number 5, with the 8 of Cups, maybe something had to change. 8 and 5 minus that's a 3. And 3 is about community, how you connect with others. 8 plus 5 is 13, which is a death, a transformation. Something had to end with the community, possibly. You had to walk away from it. But even though you walked away, like you see like this in the magic card, this is the walking away, those rays from the outside. This is your whole being just moving away from that. But when you move away from that, you're moving closer to your core. Whatever you move away from that isn't aligned with you, the farther you move away from it, the closer you move to yourself. And that's what you really need. Nine of Cups coming out. You need to successfully do it. You move right away from the 8 of Cups and right into your self-happiness. Very nice. Can't remember what astrological sign, but I do see Pisces there. Can't remember. I think that might be like whatever symbol that is. I keep forgetting because like Saturn and Jupiter can get a little, but I don't think it's either one of those. I don't know. I'll find out later and then be upset that I didn't know now. What else we got? On top of the magic card too, so it has to do with the magic. Queen of Wands, 6 of Swords. Yes. Yes. And now I'm thinking back. Remember we had the Comfort card underneath in the Prism Oracle? I didn't know what it was about, but I do remember that it was three different I guess bulbs of growth. So like I said, like the community, something about your community, something that you maybe had to move forward from. The Queen of Wands is like, I know my self-worth, and know what I'm worth. I know what makes me happy, and whatever it is within that community, what's on the bottom? For some reason, there's like all the information is necessary within these readings. Like the bottom two, the Seven of Cups. This is literally the tree, because it has the Seven of Cups down there, and this is the Seven of Cups right here. That is Venus and Scorpio. That's value. And Scorpio would be, I'm feeling life and death, first of all. So the value in life and death, so the value in what makes you feel alive, the value in how you carry yourself while you are alive, what makes you feel passionate and alive, especially with the Queen of Wands, what makes you feel passionate and alive, the value in that, but then also the value in that aloneness, that isolation, I feel, that death and dark process. And I feel like you value that. I feel like they're within Seven of Cups, you value that, especially when you're in a journey to figuring yourself out. You're going through all these emotions, and it's important to have both the life in you in both those dark, isolated spots. And I think that you were going through a bit of that process before, but now you're really learning to love that process. You're really learning to love like you're able to light, like with the Queen of Wands, you're able to light your own flame even in the darkness, and you don't need anyone to brighten that area around you. You're good on, but I think you're coming from a spot where I don't know if it's codependency. It's not. It's just like you've probably been within groups often where if your light wasn't lit, there'd be other lights around you. And maybe it's just a discomfort with being, maybe there was discomfort with being the one to light your own spot and be alone within that. But you're moving forward within this process, within this journey, within this, like, self-discovery, cleaning out all the darkness that may frighten you about being alone. But this isn't just being alone, this is being, within yourself. So like you're with yourself, but then when you do that, you realize just how connected you are with everyone else. So really, really, the feeling of being alone is a bit of an illusion, as the moon in darkness would have you see. It is true that you are alone, but when you take out the idea of being alone, all of a sudden you're standing face to face with yourself. And so that actually is some of the most comforting energy. Something about that. With the Six of Swords too, that's is it Mercury and Aquarius? I don't know, that's definitely just like, it feels easy. It's like once you take out that block of, I think it's really just like really owning okay, so I feel like and you know how much you value your alone time and how much you value your time with people. But I feel like people could be like pulling on you either way, where it's like they're trying to take this really healing, dynamic Queen of Wands energy, and I feel very flexible. So people know you're very flexible and they're trying to pull you out of the energy, but what's coming forward is you standing in yourself and being like, actually, I value my energy, I value my time, value myself. And I think there's also people trying to hold you back from moving forward, and that's just not going to happen. What's at the bottom? The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're taking the necessary steps, and it said the wild and fertile land. There's land to be discovered. There's land to be, like, you got seeds to plant, you got things to do, and it's real. Like, like you're doing stuff. Sometimes it can feel invalidating a little bit. Just like people are like, I need your time, I need your energy, I need your... First of all, a little bit of a red flag. People should be fine with their own energy. But like helping out, helping people out when they need it, that's important. But you gotta help yourself out as well. What else we got here? Leo's reading is like, damn. Like I knew it kind of would be. Oh my god, the Nine of Pentacles? Nines. You are at the end of a cycle. This might be, and it's coming right under the Nine of Cups too. Very cool 6 card spread, and so like 3, and then another 3 on the bottom. But like it's very flexible. It doesn't have to always connect. But when it does that, pretty cool. Venus in Virgo and Pisces. I feel like you're dealing with just, first of all, opposite energies, but they're still pretty similar. Something about that. It keeps coming up, like opposite energy, but very similar. Yeah, you're independent and on your own and trying to organize yourself, it feels. And it takes a lot of work and a lot of patience, I feel, first of all, but dedication, and you're dedicated to yourself, and that's the important thing. So don't let anyone pull you away from that. Hello. I love that card. So 6 of Wands, for sure, for sure. And I'm looking at the Magic a lot, I don't know why. And that's what it's about. The Magic card is like knowing, even if you don't know why, you know why, because you see what's coming forward for yourself. Like if you know yourself, you know what's coming forward for yourself. Even if you don't know everything, you can't be in control of the entire process. If you know yourself, you know at least what you have control over, what you're trying to do. But I was looking at the Magic card, a lot of sight, and I was like thinking of, and it's interesting. The 6 of Wands has like that same like eye in the middle. And look at that. Like I said, this is your vision. This is your vision. You see how they kind of resemble each other? Look what's holding that. Your hands. You are holding on to your vision. That's what this is. I feel like you may be drawn in multiple directions. Being Leo, it's just like maybe you are a healing factor. You are the sun. You may be a healing factor for other people. Really clarifying, clearing, happy day kind of energy for people. That's really good. And it's important to keep that up. But you got a vision for yourself right now. And I swear it is a victorious one because you're holding on to it. Like I said, you can control, yourself, your vision. There's not much else you can control outside of you. But I think you know that. I think that's why you are holding on to your vision with such strength. That's the last 2 cards we got with the so let me get those back pains again, Jesus. The contract card, why? It's coming out so much, and I don't even really know what this card means. I just pretend like I do half the time. Ooh, well, the Queen of Wands, being that, it's cause this is what's coming right under the Queen of Wands, being that self-confidence and that self-assurance, and that I'm gonna sit back and just watch while I let everything come into me because you have that vision, that energy. You're committed to it. That's what the contract card is saying there. You're committed to yourself, your passion, and with the fire, it's your vision. Fire is you think about it, you're sitting in a very dark area, imagine, and all of a sudden there's a campfire that just gets lit from like miles away. You think of people that use flares, literal balls of fire you shoot into the air. Fire is something you use when you're in a darkness and there's literally nothing else to be seen, but that'll light up a spot and it'll draw you to a start of where you can, it's a starting energy a lot, Of course, with it being action. So it's just like you know something is starting for you. You have, even though you can't see anything else, you know that there's this fire exists. So you're committed to it, which is very important. What do I see here? First thing I saw was hermetic in this card. I usually try to figure out what word do I see first, because there's a lot of words. But I saw hermetic, so I think definitely you could be in an isolated spot, probably away from large amounts of people. Maybe still having a few close friends, but probably still more so in hermit energy. The Fool at the bottom. So that's giving me mixed energy now, because I feel like you're in a hermit spot, which is good for you and important. There could be a level of needing to leap out of that and go back into dealing with the groups of people that you need to see. But hermetic, and I also saw tarot, so it's just definitely about being within and getting to know yourself fully more, relearning yourself, relearning your self-confidence, putting yourself in a stronger spot. Possibly once you jump out with the Fool, it'll move you to a King of Wands position where you're now defending your land, you're taking action, that sort of thing, you know. The deck is upside down. Let's see. The last card for Leo. Last card for... Interesting. Knight of Cups at the bottom. The Seven of Pentacles at the very end. That's definitely Jupiter and Taurus. A plan. Because, yeah, definitely Six of Swords. It's a comment just came out at Six of Swords. Moving towards a plan that you see. Like I said, you have a vision. There's definitely a plan involved. I don't know what the plan is. Maybe the architect will tell us a bit about that. But there's a plan. There's an investment. When Jupiter and Taurus, it expands your value. You're expanding your value for sure. Rapidly expanding your value. The Seven of Pentacles is beautiful in the spot. Earn success with the Six of Swords. It's like working to build your value and then expanding yourself physically, so it's able to be like it's noticed, it's seen. It was interesting because we start with the 9 and then we go to the 7, so it's just very interesting. So this could be about taking a step back. Obviously, I said with the Hermit, it could be possibly a bit isolated, so maybe taking a step back. But it's what I feel. It's like Jupiter's expansion, but the exact counterpart of that is constriction. You know, being constrained. And I feel like you might feel a bit constrained in this Hermit energy, being away. But it has a gift of that expansion, and it's going to give you 10 times, or 9 times, 10 times the amount of expansion as what you took. So as much as you hermited back is going double for the expansion. And with that plan involved, with the investment, what you're investing yourself in is going to continue to multiply because you're putting into that garden continuously. And with the right mind, because sevens are always about philosophy, the mind. There's that hand is holding that growth. It's like gripping it. Kind of a nasty looking hand, but it's gripping it. So it's like nasty hands. I'm thinking of a lot of hard work, actually putting yourself into the work, not just having someone else do it for you, but you doing yourself, actually getting deep into the grit of it. But you're holding that growth. This card is called Success Unfulfilled, but that's not the energy I'm feeling. If there is any success that's unfulfilled, it's stuff that you don't want to invest in. So yeah, there might be the energy of oh, it's not, I didn't get successful with this person, or this didn't work out with this person, and it's actually that might be more of a blessing than you expect, because what you are expanding is yourself and your value, and that bleeds into your real life where it's going to bring in things that match you, how it should match your investment, the way you invest, you know. Let us see what we get with the archetype deck. The gem at the bottom. I love that. It's almost that middle one feels like a gem. I was looking at that middle one, I was that one's out of place. But there's a lot of, if you don't look at that one, there's 6. So there's a balance around you. What you're focused on is a gem. Everything is balanced around you, I feel like you're probably worried that things aren't balanced and things may need more of your help than. I think it's just important to make sure you're taken care of, because you've got a gem within you that you need to keep your vision on. What we got with the there's for Leo with the archetype. There's 2. But I can't, they flew out. It wasn't I don't usually take two. Oh well. Leo's lucky this week. The medallion in the storm. Holy shit. I gotta hold these separately so you can read it. The medallion in the storm. The storm. When I think of a storm, I think of the Six of Wands. Or sorry, Six of Swords. But either one. Six of Wands, Six of Storm. Six of Storms. Six of Wands, Six of Swords. But here are the swords. It feels like it's definitely a storm because you're getting through and there's a harmony because there's a balance. There's like you're getting through on a boat and you're safe, but there also might be rough waters around you. But that's why I said it, because the medallion is Six of Wands. So this feels like I'm really looking at the Six of Swords right here, the storm, but continuously moving through it, getting to the medallion. What you had your vision on, the hand and the whole circle thing, it's like you've literally got your hands around your victory right now. Or at least you're coming towards it, you know what I'm saying? What numbers is that? That's, what numbers is that? Was that English? The storm looks like it is, I think the storm is 67, if I can read that right. I know it's a 10 and a 50. So 67, which is death, transformation. Six of Swords, I like to usually imagine the person driving the boat is literally the death, or death, or what do you call it? Like I guess like death of the person, like death the character would be driving the boat, and the Six of Swords is getting you through that transformation, getting you to a stable place because 13 is a 4. But then also the medallion is that 50? Oh, fly. There's a fly. More death energy. 59. This could be about acceptance as well, accepting the rough waters with the as well, as long as you're being protected by, you know, what's pushing you forward. And then the medallion, 59. Temperance. Oh, that's cute. That's really cute. Okay, that's why the two cards are important here, because this would be 67, which is 13, death. But then right after 13, which would be 59, is a 14. Sorry for all the numbers, but 13, death, transformation, 2, 14, temperance, balance. Very nice. The medallion, the balance, the victory, the earned success. The Six of Swords says the success that you've earned because you are not only working on your transformation, but you're releasing control and letting the universe also carry you across. Carry on, Wayward Son. Love that song. Was there anything at the bottom? Oh, I'm dropping cards. Alethea. You see, I don't know. I was gonna say I don't know the meanings of these cards yet, so I really don't know what half of this stuff means. Like Alethea, what the hell? But Alethea, it feels balanced. It feels, like I said, you're in the dark, but you have that light within you. You're in the light, but you may have some dark. It's balance. It's balance, and it's releasing control, but it's also being very victorious. Beautiful, Leo. Beautiful. I hope you get through this well. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment, notifications. I'm sending you guys hugs. Hope you guys are feeling well, and hope this is a beautiful dawn of your new day. And I can't wait to see you next time. Have a great day. Have a great day, guys. Bye.